The man had killed his cheating wife, yet during the courtroom proceedings, he acted completely detached, even doodling in his notebook. It turned out that just the day before the trial, the opposing lawyer received a phone call. After police analysis, they discovered that the gun found at the scene bore no fingerprints from Hannibal whatsoever. Even more bizarre was the fact that the weapon showed no signs of having been fired at all. It was at this moment that Jack realized where Hannibal's confidence was coming from. But Jack had no reason to panic. He believed this was just another one of the killer's tricks and was convinced the murder weapon was still somewhere at the crime scene. The next day, he returned with the police to search, but aside from 4 missing bullets, they found no other clues. The perpetrator had no gunpowder residue on his hands, no blood on his clothes, and apart from the shell casings on the floor, they couldn't even locate a single bullet. However, the overconfident Jack wasn't worried because he still had an ace up his sleeve. He confronted Hannibal with the evidence, not only exposing his scheme but also delivering the news that his wife was still alive. This clearly caught Hannibal off guard. Soon, the day of the trial arrived, and Jack called his first witness, one of Hannibal's household workers. The man could testify that from the moment he heard the gunshots until the police arrived, no one had entered or left the villa, making Hannibal the only suspect. Yet Hannibal listened with complete indifference, and when it came time for him to cross-examine the witness, he waived his right entirely. This move was clearly that of a novice, showing he had no understanding of courtroom procedure. Next, Jack called his second witness. According to the attending physician's analysis, she determined that the woman had been shot at close range, providing sufficient grounds to suspect murder. It was only due to luck that the woman hadn't died, so the charge had been reduced from murder to attempted murder. When the judge asked Hannibal if he had any objections to this testimony, he stated that he completely agreed with their assessment. Soon came the third witness, but the moment Hannibal saw Nick, he suddenly put down his drawing pencil. After listening to Nick's account of events, Hannibal raised an objection, which actually piqued the judge's interest. Hannibal calmly stood up and delivered a bombshell statement.